Okay, it's me. Hi there. Welcome to this video that is just going to be me talking about ideas. Ideas for my channel future, but also kind of life updates. The big news is I am going to university in September. I'm going to be studying computer science. Whilst I'm at university, I am going to be looking to socially transition. So I'm already present half permanently, but I haven't changed my name in real life yet, and I'm really just looking to use the opportunity to just have a complete refresh in real life. So yeah, I'm hoping to kind of make more friends at university, have a bit more of a real life social life. I am going to be quitting my current job, and I'll probably need to be finding part-time work before I get there. So on the one hand, videos specifically pertaining to using my voice, they will become a bit easier. That includes the Twilight Princess randomizer streams. They will become easier in the sense that I'm not living with my parents, so I will have more time to be able to make these recordings and use my voice for videos without risk of being overheard. However, I will be quite busy with my studies, I imagine, and obviously I'll be working part-time as well. So yeah, the channel might become a bit less active, but it's also a bit irregular at the moment in terms of activity, so it might not manifest itself in any meaningful change to the way I upload, or it might do. It's hard for me to say at this point. I've still got a lot of planning to do for uni. In terms of channel updates, realistically I think Steam terms are my most frequent uploads. They're my most viewed uploads. They aren't going anywhere. Steam terms is going to remain on this channel. I always have a really big mental backlog of different ideas for Steam terms videos. So I'm going to be working on those just whenever I feel like it, really, because yeah, they're quite low effort, they get a lot of views, I find them really funny, I've got a lot of ideas for them. Outside of Steam terms, I do want to try and make more Nintendo content. I feel like I don't do that very much anymore. So obviously I am streaming Twilight Princess randomizer at the moment, but I'm trying to come up with other ideas for Nintendo related content. It is a bit of a difficult one in the sense that when I go to uni, I am probably not going to be able to bring all my stuff with me. It's a logistic that I'm still trying to figure out. I'm quite protective over my belongings, but I have a lot of belongings, and uni rooms are typically quite small. And I think student contract is only 39 hours. So I am, probably not going to be able to bring all my Nintendo stuff with me, which is quite sad. But it'll just be sitting at my parents' house, waiting for me to pick it up in future, I guess. Assuming I'm not able to take it. But anyway, I'm going to be looking at doing more Nintendo stuff if I can. I'm also considering doing more trans-related content. I don't do a lot of trans content, if I ever do any. But I am kind of, I have been kind of half transitioning for a while now. And obviously when I go to uni, I'm planning to explain that a step further. So if there's any trans specific content that I can think of, I might make some of that as well. So in relation to trans content, I think my ideas for that are generally more positive leaning rather than kind of political leaning. I know I am very following the political nature of the shit show that is the UK and the US at the moment. But I think that I would prefer to lean towards more positive content. I think the two trans content creators I tend to watch the most are Fairy Princess Lucy, who is quite positive, and Icky. But so for trans content, I think I've got a couple of ideas for videos I could do. So I could do a voice training timeline, kind of just very easy one to edit, just where I started at where I'm at now. I'm definitely not finished with voice training though, so it's not sure if that'd be the best one to start with, or if that could be in a few years' time maybe. I am also thinking about doing a video on laser hair removal. I've had quite a lot of laser hair removal experience with two different clinics, so that could be helpful. Potentially the mistakes I've made with laser, things to look out for. Other ideas include things like gender envy, video about that, and also just kind of videos about how my egg cracked, like the path it took from childhood to early adulthood, realising I was trans. And also kind of maybe content about how transition is going. But yeah, those are just a couple of ideas. But do let me know in the comments if you would like to see content of this sort. I think Steam Fams definitely isn't going anywhere. But yeah, I would like to do more content, more serious content. So yeah, that's just I wanted to do this kind of like voice recording because whenever I type out my updates for the community tab, I feel like they get quite rambly. So I thought maybe a voice update, delivered update would be a bit more interpersonal. If that's the right word, it's probably not. If my degree gives me any ideas for the content I can make, I might do, but I want to keep my real life and online identity pretty separate. Hopefully this is a good update. I think that's basically everything that I can think of for now. I'm kind of practicing my voice training at the same time. But yeah, I can't think of any more to say, so I will end this here. I'm really excited for what the future has in store for me, and I hope to continue making videos for a long time. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.